What's up, everybody? Jimmy here with another tip of the week, and today I want to walk you through Zillow Showcase, and specifically after you have all of your photos uploaded and it's ready to go live in MLS and on Zillow with the Showcase. Some things you can do to ensure that you're showing up the best way that you can. What you're going to do is go ahead and log into app.showingtimeplus.com, and then you're going to want to go ahead and click on the property that it says, and if you look over here on the right, it says Showcase Status. So we're going to work on this property here. As we click on this, you're going to see that the media has already been uploaded, so we're good to go on that standpoint. And we're going to come over here and click on Showcase and Media. Now, this property is not actively on the MLS yet, but it will be later on. So once you click on Showcase and Media, what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down and you should see that it is ready to view. And then we're going to look at two different pieces. One is going to be the carousel, which we see right here. And two are going to be the featured rooms to make sure we're showing up the best that we can. Now, what happens with the Showcase is Zillow uses AI to automatically generate 3 photos on this carousel for you. And it shows up very nicely on Zillow. It actually kind of pans, and you can pick. The nice thing is you can pick whatever picture you want here. Now, as you can notice here, the first picture that's chosen is the community pool. So this does not make a lot of sense specifically around the property. It's a great picture, but this isn't, to me, one of the first pictures that you want to have. So what you want to do is you just want to validate what pictures are update, and you can put up to 5 photos. You're going to see here that Zillow has 3. You have the capability of doing up to 5. So just click on Edit Carousel Photos here, and you're going to see the photos here that have been checked up here right on the right. Again, you can have up to 5. So if you want to swap some of these out, you can just uncheck the ones that you want, go through the pictures to see really what are some of the best photos of the property. This is not specific on MLS. You can put whatever you would like as these 5 pictures that you actually have. So I'm going to go in and choose a few. I mean, the kitchen shot is great. Family room is going to be awesome. Let's go ahead and do a master bedroom. Yeah, and then let's go ahead and okay. So you choose the 5 photos that you want, and then you save them. And you can see here now we have already updated them. And when it goes live, or if you're in the middle of this, this will automatically update on Zillow for you when you make these adjustments. Now, the other thing you can do here, I'm going to click back on Edit Carousel Photos. You're actually able to take these and move these around. So depending on which one you want to be first, you can easily put that there, and you can just maneuver these whenever you want. Pro tip is as you're doing, let's say, price decreases or price improvements of your property as it's been on the market for a while, this is a good opportunity to come in and possibly turn these around, pick some different photos, and really make your property show up a little bit differently as it kind of gets out there in front of everybody. The next step we want to do is we want to scroll down to where you see featured rooms right here. What we're going to do is you're going to notice that Zillow only does the kitchen, the living room, and the primary bedroom are the featured rooms. Now, all of your photos are going to actually be on Zillow, so they can access all of them. But since we're using the floor plan, the 3D floor plan, a regular floor plan, we want to make sure that we have as many of these rooms available for the consumer to take a look at. So we're going to scroll down, and we're going to go to featured rooms and click Edit Rooms. Now, when you click Edit Rooms, all you have to do to literally turn these on and off is just hit the toggle right here on the top. Or as you see the other bedrooms, we're going to click on them, and just by clicking on them is bringing them up into the Showcase. Now you're going to see that there's some that don't have any pictures, which is fine. All right, awesome. So now that you can see, I have all of the rooms that are going to be in here. And then what you can do is you can adjust these rooms the order of these rooms based on, to me, the best features and benefits of this property. If you have a pool, you probably want to pull that up there to be one of the first things. Laundry room, to me, is something that we don't need to have at the very top. So what I can do is I can actually bring these down and adjust these so they show up better in a better order for you. So as you can see, I'm taking the office, and I'm going to pull this up right underneath the living room here. And then you can see I have a primary bedroom. Maybe I want to pull the primary bathroom right underneath it. Then I have my other bedrooms, other bathrooms. There's one extra bedroom here. So let's go ahead and slide this up too, so we put them in some type of order. I'm going to go ahead and take this loft, and I'm probably going to bring this up also. So it's one of the kind of features of this property I think would be great to show off. And then we also have the family room. So let's go ahead and pull some of these up. Okay, so once that is done, I save that. And again, if it's already live on Zillow, these will automatically update. But for this property, when it goes live, these are all going to be ready to go. Now, one other thing that I get a lot of questions on when it comes down to photos is, let's say, for instance, there's not a room that is called out on the floor plan. Maybe there's an outdoor space. Maybe there's a whole bunch of aerial photos that you have. Maybe you have a dock and that's not called out in the floor plan, so you can't really show it off. Let me show you how you can edit the names of the room and possibly pull some of those other photos in for you. And I'm going to use as an example what this one is going to be, the community amenities. Okay. So I'm going to click on edit rooms. And as you scroll down, you're going to see, oh, I missed one. We want to scroll down and you see, find one that does not have any pictures in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this outdoor one. Okay. And now it's going to say pick at least one photo. All right, so what I may want to do is come through and let's find some of these outdoor photos. Let's just do like backyard. Okay, so I'm going to leave that one to start. Do 3 photos there. And then as I scroll up, you can see it says outdoor one. So we can just do this. We can leave this kind of like it is here. Now let's go and do like the community amenities. So I'm going to take another one that is not being used. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for all of these fantastic community amenities that are available. Now we can only pick 3 of them. I like that one better. And then I'm going to save it. Now you will notice that it says garage and it has some stuff for the community center. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to highlight this and delete this. And type in community amenities. So now that is going to be an option that is available on here. And then again, the last thing that you can do is if, let's say you have a lot of aerials, I'm going to pick another one that's blank. And let's see if we do have any aerial shots in here. Does not look like we do on this one. So I probably won't really make too many adjustments on this standpoint here. But that's how you can go and adjust, make sure your carousel is ready to go, make sure your rooms are ready. And you have the best presidents, along with adding some of those extra kind of sections of the home that may not be in the floor plan, but you can show up better. And that's your tip of the week.